have a unique opportunity here in Montgomery County, just based on where we're located, to have a lot of conversations with a lot of people from a lot of different realms. And I had an opportunity this weekend to talk to celebrity chef Jose Andres, who's a great owner of restaurants throughout the world. Many people know him for all of the great things that he's done. But we had a conversation about the Chesapeake Bay. And as we sat there eating crabs in a backyard, and he said, you know, it's great to see the crab population come back. It really does mean a lot for us as restaurant owners. And it harkens to something that Lisa and I have had plenty of conversations about. It's not always just about doing the right thing for the environment, because that's incredibly important. But it also is about making sure that for our economy and for growing jobs and growing opportunities for more people, that we're also protecting our natural resources. And one of those greatest natural resources right here in this Washington metropolitan area is our Chesapeake Bay. When you look at our watermen who are out there harvesting oysters, another thing that we talked about with Chef Andres, and it really makes a difference. And he said, you know, I'm about to open up a brand new restaurant in Disney World, and I'm so excited. He said, but you know, people don't understand how this matters to my bottom line and how this contributes to me being able to do the things that I do. So when it comes to the rockfish population, when it comes to the crabs, when it comes to the oysters, when it comes to all of those things, but he even took it a step farther. He said, you know, they're doing some great work out there on the Chesapeake Bay. You know, they use seahorses to be able to monitor the water quality, because seahorses are so sensitive to water quality changes. And they're using that. And this is a restaurateur, right? This is a chef who is knowing about the great work that's being done on the Chesapeake Bay to make sure that it's protected. So our work is paying off. Your work is paying off, because the key is that we want to make sure that everyone understands just how important a resource the Chesapeake Bay is. Now, I want to digress for a second, because I want to thank our council president. It was some years ago that the council president was looking for a representative to be on our Metropolitan Washington Council of Governments Chesapeake Bay Water Resource Policy Committee. And he said, Councilmember Rice, I think this would be a great opportunity for you. I think it's something that's right up your alley. And I can't thank you enough, Council President, for really getting me more engaged and involved in the Chesapeake Bay, because I've learned so much and really become a tremendous advocate for this great resource that we've seen has continued to rebound over the years. And so I want to thank each and every one of you for all of your work, because all of your individual work goes together to help support through our watersheds, the Chesapeake Bay. It really is important for my colleagues that I want to thank them for the great policies and the investment that we make, both financially when it comes to protecting the Chesapeake Bay, cleaning up our watersheds in the area, and most importantly from an education perspective. For truly educating our children. When you have your stream cleanups in your areas and the children are out there, and I've been to many of them, and see their eyes light up when it comes to cleaning up, the BioBlitz that was a partnership between Parks and DEP, where we're bringing children out and making sure that they understand about protecting their environment. It's all so important these days, especially as we hear so much discourse on the national level, that we have people here locally who are literally rolling up their sleeves and their pants and getting dirty, doing the work to ensure that we have a better, more sustainable world for our future generations. And I just want to say thank you from my heart for each and every one of you for all the work and dedication that you put forth.
I am blessed in my department to have tremendous support both from the county executive and the county council to further all our programs, and I really appreciate that partnership. What I also really appreciate is the folks standing behind me, because they represent people in the department as well as our watershed partners. And we have a robust watershed partnership in Montgomery County, and we are committed to maintaining that moving forward. So thank you to all of you for the partnership. We talk a lot. We have really good discussion on strategies moving forward to address our local watersheds and to help in the restoration of both the Anacostia, the Potomac, and ultimately the Chesapeake Bay. And all of our work contributes to that, so thank you. I want to echo one thing that Councilmember Rice said, the importance of children in this equation. I too had an opportunity over Chesapeake Bay Awareness Week to do storm drain art. And it was at the Germantown Public Library, another great facility in Montgomery County. And kids, we had about 13 kids. They get community service, but that's not just why they come, because we get repeat kids coming again and again. And they painted these storm drains. We had a local artist draw. They came in and painted it with vibrant colors, reflecting the importance of the bay. And so if you have an opportunity to go see that, it's right behind the Germantown Library. It's an incredible, incredible display, and we do that throughout the year, is one of our outreach and education programs. So the importance of children and the intersection with the libraries, the intersection with the water and the environment, all incredibly important stuff. And you mentioned one final thing, which is all that work gets paid for by the Montgomery County citizens. And so really it is a partnership at so many levels. And I continually try to find the intersections for those partnerships, because that's where we really get success.
Whereas Montgomery County focuses on implementing new and innovative green infrastructure and striving to enhance the quality of life in our community by protecting and improving Montgomery County's air, water, and land in a sustainable way, while fostering smart growth, a thriving economy, and healthy communities, which are all connected to our greater waterways, including the Anacostia, Patuxent, and Potomac rivers, and ultimately the Chesapeake Bay. So now, therefore, do we, Isaiah Leggett, who's our county executive, and myself as a representative of our council, hereby proclaim June 11th through 17th, 2017, as Chesapeake Bay Awareness Week in Montgomery County. And I do want to note that throughout this Washington metropolitan area, all regions are doing the same thing with the same exact date. So this is a collaboration. We encourage all residents to recognize the importance of this observance, participate in events, activities, and educational programs to increase awareness about water quality, and continue to do their part to preserve and sustain our county watersheds and protect the Chesapeake Bay. And it's signed this 13th day of June in the year 2017 by our county executive and myself. Congratulations, Ms. Felt.